Hello, I am the Programming Dunce, and in this video I will demonstrate the concept of serialization, MFC's built-in utility for saving and loading documents. We will also explore colors and add our own command event. If you haven't seen the previous two videos I have on MFC, I suggest watching them because this video builds off of those two videos. The links will be in the description below. In the previous video, we developed an application that allows you to add dots to a screen. However, that application was limited in its functionality. There was no way to change the color of these dots, change the shape or size of these dots, or even save them to a file and load them up later. In this video, we will address the color functionality of that application and add saving and loading functionality. To address color functionality, we create a new class called CColor. It has a private attribute of type colorRef, MFC's standard color structure. It also has getters and setters. Notice how the class is descended from CObject, has a default constructor, and a curious macro declare serial CColor. These are necessary to have a proper serialization method in your class. Before I talk about serialization, I just want to briefly mention how the colorRef works. To create one, you call the RGB macro with 3 bytes, red, green, and blue. The parameters have a range from 0 to 255. A red colorRef would have 255 for the red parameter and 0 or close to 0 for the other two parameters. Green give a high value for the middle parameter. RGB 255, 255, 255 gives you white. Now that we have the resources to implement color in the application, let's turn to the concept of serialization. You've seen the declare serial macro in the header file. Now you need to implement a serial and the class name. The CObject parent that also supports serialization, CObject itself in this case. The final parameter is a number that you should change whenever you modify the class for compatibility purposes, according to Ivor Horton. MFC provides two notable classes to deal with file management, cfile and carchive. Cfile is the basic class for files, and carchives attach themselves to a C file and are configured to either read or write. When we do serialization, we only have access to the carchive that's given to us, and we call the carchives is storing method. If that method returns true, we are writing to the file and saving our document. Otherwise, we are reading the file and loading our document. In our CColor class, we simply save and load the bytes that our color consists of. In our document class, I have combined our points and colors into a common structure to make things easier. We also have a new attribute of type colorRef to use whenever the user decides to change the color. I then go through our array, first saving the point and then saving the color. When loading the document, I retrieve the array size and then add the array by reading the point and then the color. It is important to load information in the same order as when you save it. The final new feature I want to show you is the color dialog. In the next video, we will develop our own dialogs, but for now, we can use a pre-built one. Open up the resources view and go to the toolbar editor. We will add to our drop-down menus to change the current color. Once we add our drop-down option, we can then add a command. Like before, I'm just adding a basic command because I really don't like those UI commands. In our event handler, I declare a CColor dialog object, call doModel on it, and retrieve the color it picks into our new color. The last thing we need to do is update our onDraw method. Before, the array was one of points. Now it has points and colors, so we need to reset the brush each time to prepare for a color change. I will now run the application to show you the new functionality. Thank you for watching. In our next video, we will explore the ability to design our own dialogues and add shapes and sizes to our objects so we can have an even more flexible application.